Well, from the 800 to the mile, it will be the women's mile next on the track in just a couple minutes' time. And you can see we're all but ready for them. They will be introduced into the arena very, very shortly. Well, that French national record outdoors of 4:26.0 held by Guillemot. Can she get towards the 4:29.02, her indoor record as well? Well, here's Domink. Athlete worth considering, 4:04, 1500 meter runner. That's a lifetime best. She'll have a certainly different objective than some of the others at the pointy end of this race. She'll be here to hang on and get the best out of herself. Challenge for a lifetime best. Majori then, also a 4:08, 1500 runner. And that gives often a little bit of context. So the 1500 run far more frequently than the mile. Grace Vans and you then of Great Britain, 2:01 800 meter runner. Very, very accomplished, fifth of those British Championships. This is her season opener. Done well to get a lane here. Can you take the opportunity? We saw Georgia Bell last year take many opportunities indoors and just build and then go on. Had that momentum right the way through. Akiru then of Uganda, another athlete worth just looking out for. 4:08 lifetime best, 4:19 in Spain, bit of an unknown. Well, Agathe Guillemot then of France. Holds the national records in the 1500, the 2000, the indoor 1500 as well. Ninth in that Olympic Games final. The pole comes out to Alexandra Plachinska, 4:03, 1500 meter runner. Well, here's Zanoni. She looked good last week. 4:03 national record indoors. She won in Luxembourg as well. Esther Guerrero. Done a little bit of over distance work already this campaign. A couple 3,000 meter races followed up by a 2,000 this year already. She's a sub 4 minute performer over 1500. Cavalli of Italy, just another stellar name to add to the lineup. So close to breaking 4 minutes. And there's Plachinska. She comes out 8:44 over 3,000. Cavalli, multiple indoor Italian champion. Well, here we go. The women's mile. 8 laps of this track and some, of course. All eyes will be on that lady, bib number 6, Guillemot. What can she do? That national record, 4:29.02. Can she even get the outdoor national record as well? 4:26.06. But she sharpened up with an 800 last weekend. 2:01 in Nantes, and she did look good. It was very smooth, and that's exactly what she would have needed to come here and attack that national record of 4:29. 3:56, making that Olympic final was special. She ran the that lifetime best though and the national record in the semi-final. We know how fast they were. So often is the way 1500 meter running. We talk about 800 meter running, but 1500 has really changed the way races have been executed. It's pedal to the metal the whole way. So away we go here in the women's mile in the Jesse Owens Stadium, the Normandy region, on this World Tour circuit. The women's mile is underway as they settling down on the back straight. Grace Van Zandt is shooting to the front and actually pacing this one. I did note that, yeah, she's done well to get a lane, but there you are, then she is pacing. And boy, oh boy, Hylam out front. I mean, she's a talent, all right. 3:53, a lifetime best over 1500. She's the area and Ethiopia record holder for an under 20 over that distance. But she often comes out really, really fast. At the start of each season, I mean, she came out on the outdoor circuit with that 3:53. It was emphatic. The indoor circuit 3:58, very similar last year, but at the championship, she goes quiet, she goes missing. And we haven't seen her kind of live up to her potential when it really counts at the pointy end of the season, and that's what's difficult. You can see Guillemot sitting back. There's some red lights. That may well be the French record. I mean, is there word of Haarlem going for the world record? I mean, that would be unbelievable. That was DeBarber's 4:13. Way back in 2016, she set a plethora of records that year indoors. Haarlem is looking very, very strong. And you talk about it, you know, you've got Guillemot in this field, who was a finalist at the Olympic Games. Haarlem here, only a semi-finalist, got knocked out in that semi-finals, and ninth at the World Indoor Championships even. So she is a time trialer, to put it frankly, but 31.5. I mean, they are on fire up at the front. Grace Van Zandt doing a fine job, as she pulled off after just 600, or just drifting out at least. But Haarlem is just going to have these lights to focus on. So, ladies and gentlemen, if she's to keep this going, the green light, 4:11 world record. Well, we're just hearing about it now, but already you can see it just drifting clear. And she's a ferocious, fearless 1,500-meter runner, is Burqi Haarlem of Ethiopia. But perhaps on this occasion, she's been a little bit too optimistic. And is it her? Is it her coach? You know, who's advising her? Who's encouraging her to attack a world record at this point in the season as well, in January? And knowing that you'd be doing it completely solo, you'd have to be seeing some incredible shape in training to really do that. And it's going to be an absolute sufferfest for her over the closing stages of this women's mile, because the rest of the field are looking to come back. And they will be clawing her back ever so slowly. Elise Cranny, that world leader, 4:20. I mean, that's starting to look out the question as well, as Haarlem continues to slow. So it certainly looks like Marta Zanoni in second. The Italian moving very well. Already set a national record indoors in Luxembourg this year, and she's starting to reel the field back and reel in Haarlem, who is just suffering the whole way. Every set of lights has just gone beyond her. She's coping. Fair play to her. She got after it. She was aggressive, and she might be settling. She might be thinking, how best am I going to win this race now? Coming into the closing stages of this women's mile, look at Agathe Guillemot. National record holder over a number of distances for France. She is their poster girl in this discipline. Her 2024 was kind. Can she make 2025 even better? Zanoni on the shoulder now of Haarlem with a lap to run in this women's mile. 200 meters remaining. The Italian national record holder versus the Ethiopian under-20 national record holder. And it's going to be Zanoni who's going to edge clear. Has Haarlem saved a little bit for the finish? The rest of the field are also battling hard. Cavalli's in there. Majori absolutely flying. Carrera as well. Haarlem's going to fight back though. She's done it the hard way. It's been an interesting mile, that's for sure. Can she hold on, Haarlem, to take it? Oh, just about on the line. Wow, 4:25.43, and goodness me, a battle. You would call that a battle to the line. 4:25. Liza Kauska, a fine run from her. 4:25.48, a lifetime best. She was the one threatening, moving past Zanoni. Did some hard yards in the middle there to close that gap. Worth more, and a national record for Guillemot. She does dip inside that 4:26.06. 4:25.99. She'll be delighted with that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was an emphatic mile race. I can only predict it's early on, and it might be a bold claim. We're going to see a lot of those women back at the World Indoor Championships, or fighting out, shall I say, at the World Indoor Championships, the European Indoor Championships. And, well, Italy and France continuing to impress over the middle distances. Going from strength to strength. Zanoni here, just tying up a little bit. And then Liza Kauska timed that race very, very well. And that's another athlete who, she too, her 2024 was just phenomenal. That Olympics in Paris dragged so many women to sub 4. I mean, 4 minutes used to be the benchmark of real world-class 1,500-meter mile